When I joined the EMBA program, I was considering doing personal coaching or doing the EMBA program, and here I found myself getting both.
A huge part of the Executive MBA program that's really unique to Boise State is the executive coaching that we do.
It's not career coaching, it's executive and leadership coaching. It's an opportunity for participants to gain a lot of insight into who they want to become, what they want to get out of the program. And I think it accelerates the actions that they take in the workplace as leaders.
It's surprising at an executive level how many people we hear say they come in because they want more confidence. People who have 15 years of already deep leadership experience still feel like they're not exactly sure when they're talking to other people in the business about different areas of business.
One of the things at my organization is I have 5 programs that are completely separate of each other under one umbrella. So I have employees that they only do this project and this employee only does this project. So there wasn't a lot of cohesiveness. I told them where my organization and my coworkers were at mentally, emotionally, physically. We put a plan together to get everybody on the same team. And in about 3 months, that was taken care of. My organization has never been the same.
I went from having about 50 employees to 1,000 when I made this change. And I'm not the expert in my field. In the agriculture department, I was an expert, but I'm no longer the expert. And so that coaching, I remember talking about, you don't have to be the expert, and it doesn't always have to be 100% right. And you've got to allow those underneath you to become the expert. That made the biggest difference, not just in my career with my employees, with my direct reports, with those above me, with my managers, but also personally.
Business life and personal life is sometimes more connected than we like to think. Now, after a pandemic where people work from home still, and you deal with family and work at the same time, I think it's a great tool or a great additional service that the program offers to work on yourself, and not only for professional use, but also for personal use. Before, I was very much driven on metrics, KPIs, and all that fun stuff. And I think the EMBA program, also the coaching, had a little bit more focus on also personal skills. So emotional intelligence, how do you deal with people? How do you build diverse teams? How do you foster teams? How do you enable them? That helped a lot. Step back a little bit and let other people lead and let them develop.
So with coaching, I didn't know what to expect. I remember one of the first conversations I had talking about being vulnerable and talking about empathy. That's putting yourself out there. You're being very vulnerable when you're asking for feedback from your direct reports, from those that you interact with, and then also those above you. I think for me, that was probably one of the best things I've ever done for my career and for my personal life.
Some of the ladies of the EMBA cohort that I'm in now, we continue to get together and we have those check-ins. And because we have the shared experience of going through the EMBA program and going through those coaching sessions and having to be real vulnerable, there's no time wasted with, shallow networking. It's like, let's dive deep into where you are. And it's not into the weeds of the type of work that they're doing, it's how they're doing the work. And that's the part which is unifying between all of the EMBA participants, but it's truly one of the most valuable pieces that we can take away from the coaching sessions.
When I came into coaching, I came in as there's a deficit in me and I need to fix it. But it was much more broadening my view of myself and my understanding of myself so that I could achieve way more. It was really neat to kind of see that personalized care that went into it. They're there to help you grow. Take advantage of that as much as you can. I certainly did, and my teammates certainly did, and we've all really benefited as a result.